Happy Sunday. So I don't even want to tell you what I did. I'm making sure my mic's on because I did a video for you. Just ran upstairs. Did a video. And I didn't turn my mic on, but it's plugged into my phone, so then it records nothing. So I'm back again. I was down looking at it and I was like, oh, there's no sound. So let's go through my empties first. This is Goose Creek's Icy Pops Cherry Cola. So it's faded because it was outside. Now that it's fall, I'm not sitting outside as much in the evening because when it's like 60, it's cold for me. So it kind of got like the wick seemed to move outside when it was like warm and stuff. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to put it on the candle crock because I like doing that in my bedroom and my bathroom. So I stuck it in there and this was super strong. It was a great performer. I pull the wicks so as soon as they melt so that way it doesn't, like, I don't forget that this has been on there and there's no issue. So I'll pop this out and recycle it. But I would repurchase that. I do have one more, but I would repurchase that again. Okay, let's see. One of my other empties. Okay, this is an empty. And also I used 2 bricks. This is Strawberry Swirl. It's in my club. It's just great. I thoroughly enjoy this. It's like a strawberry milkshake. I know it seems like that's not like, why would you like that? But this is so good. It just makes me happy. That's it. Makes me happy. L3 Camping Cookie Therapy. I feel like the sampler, everyone I smell seems to like, it just gives the same vibes to me. So like it's good, but they kind of all smell the same. So I warmed that little, it was like a little chunky bunt. Not a butt, a bunt. This is Empire Alchemy Tiki Room. It was fine. It just wasn't a great performer for me. And that was from like last February. So it's had plenty of time to cure. All right, let's go here. A few more. This is Southbound Peanut Butter Cookies. It wasn't strong enough. I mixed it with another one I'll show you. So I couldn't smell this really, but I wouldn't repurchase it. It's just, it's fine. It was just not what I wanted. This is Tea Time Tarts. This is Baby Fever. It's lavender, chamomile, coconut milk, and bum bum. I've had great luck with Tea Time Tarts. I'm actually going to place an order today, and I'll talk to you about why. And this, Birdie's Making Sense. I requested this in her next restock for November. It's plain old cotton candy. Well, it's cotton candy and a hint of Fruity Pebbles. This was a sample. And I put this in my bedroom and my bathroom, and it was 2 little pieces that I cut in like 4, I think it was. And it was so strong for like a day and a half. I just loved it. It is an awesome cotton candy blend. I love it. Okay, I think those are my empties. Now let's go through some disappointing Rose Girls. So the disappointing 2 that I had this week is Cake by the Ocean. I know this is popular. I know she just had this in her, just had it in her restock yesterday. I didn't order because I was at my son's marching band competition and I was just too involved in that. It was so much fun. My voice is a little hoarse because I was screaming and cheering for all the different bands. It was a great time. My friend and I volunteered. We're going to volunteer next weekend and we get to go to the NFL Stadium in Minneapolis. So I'm super excited. I love watching it. I love his passion. He just loves music, so I love seeing how excited he is. So it was fun. So I didn't order from her, and which was fine. The only one she really had was Crackling Birch Fluff Puffs. A lot of the ones that she poured, the caramel apple ones in the Halloween sampler, she didn't even have. So like, I just feel like that whole thing was so poorly planned. I feel like with her move and just like, I feel like it was just thrown together. Now that's just my opinion. Let me say that again. It's just my opinion. Everybody's entitled to one. I don't think it was a great sampler. I'm going to keep saying that. It wasn't Halloween. If you'd have called it a fruity with a few fall blends sampler, then I would have been like, yeah, that's what that was. That was not Halloween. I have like 3 Halloween samplers besides hers. That was not Halloween. Okay, I'm going to stop because I'm just frustrated with it all. And just remember to be kind because just because you love something doesn't mean everybody does. And that's not Halloween. I'm sorry. This Cake by the Ocean, couldn't smell it. It's strawberry pound cake, key lime, and something else. I literally had to stand over my warmers. I had 6 cubes going. Couldn't smell it. Disappointing. This is where my frustration lies. A scent should perform. That's it. This is you need to calm down, which I should. Couldn't smell this. Put it in last night before I went to bed. I got home at like 11:30, put it in, went to bed at 1. I couldn't even smell it when I went to bed. Alice in Slumberland, I would have ordered this, but by the time I looked, it was all gone. Like, why doesn't she, I know she had stuff on her page last night at like midnight, but it's not any of, like, she doesn't pour enough of the popular scents. I love this. I have a chunk bag. It's Alice in Slumberland, if I didn't say. This one performs well for me at this point. This one I love from her is raspberry sauce. This is what I melted with the peanut butter one. All I could smell is the raspberry sauce. This is exceptional. I think most of her fruity blends perform well for me. It doesn't mean I like them all because sometimes they start to smell the same because I feel like she uses the same combinations all the time. My opinion with Rose Girls is she needs to step it up. Like, where is this? She used to, I heard all about this camp sampler that she had once that was like phenomenal and people still talk about it. And then she has that Halloween one. It was just disappointing. And then her restock didn't barely have any of those scents. Let's do a favorite vendor of mine, the Melted Mousse. Okay, let's talk about that. This is a custom I did. I was on her customs, like, you know, it's been months and months. I already have the video posted if you want to watch it. She's going through her customs, but she's got a lot of people there, and it's Jackie's the owner, and it's just her, okay? You know I love her. I've said that a million times. She has the scent Evenings with Andrew that she kept the name, and people have been ordering it. So if you ordered it, God bless you, and thank you so much for ordering that scent, and I hope you enjoy it. Please let me know what you think. So this is You're in My Spot. If you've watched The Big Bang, and if you haven't, you should. I just watched it during the initial shutdown. I watched it, and because I feel like we're always, you know, whatever, just the state of the world, right? And so I started watching it then and finished it, you know, rather quickly that spring and summer. That's why my dog is named Sheldon, because I think his character is like the best ever. And I kind of relate to him in a little few ways because I say sometimes awkward things. I'm kind of a dork, like, you know, I'm not as smart as him, obviously. But You're in My Spot is French lavender, marshmallow fluff, vanilla bean noel. Now this performs. You talk about a lavender blend. This is fabulous. It's great, yummy. Her wax performs for me always. Always. Another great one. This is, now this sticker was from a different vendor, but I just put it on hers because I liked it. It's for autism. So, and working with kids with autism, they're exceptional children. So I want to put it on this because I like the scent. This is Morning Pumpkin. Vivian recommended this. She's another one of my loves that she always shares things with me. This is pumpkin pecan waffles, zucchini bread, and coffee. Look at, I wrote going 3 days strong. This was so good. So good. Oh, it's just so yummy. I'm not a zucchini bread, like, generally person, but this melted, or this with the 3 and the coffee is not, like, skunky. It's just so good. Jackie, this is a great blend. Thank you, Vivian, for that was part of my customs I did, and I was asking for recommendations, and her and I were chatting, and she said, you got to try this one for sure. So I did. Okay, Sassy Wax Melt. I ordered from her on Friday, and I just saw the shipping, I think it was the shipping notification just pop up on my phone, so this should come soon. She's rather close to me, I think. This is Beach Babe. You can't see it. That's my only complaint. These labels, they don't stay. This is pineapple, mango, seaside salt, cocoa beans maybe. This is good. It's a nice bedroom scent. It performed for me. That I had one that hasn't, but the rest of them have performed well. This one is Marceline. This is super tart. So I wanted to start warming some of my clams from her. This is black cherry, orange, strawberry, tropical fruit, white blossoms, mac, apple. I would have purchased this. I think it's because of that black cherry. This is yummy. It performs well. Like, it's in my warmers right now. It's so good. Oh my gosh. So I had it in my warmers yesterday. I turned those warmers off because I didn't want to take it out and like get rid of it because it smelled so good, but I wanted to warm this. So I don't think I posted the haul. No, I haven't posted my haul yet of Woof Wicks. Grace and I were talking, and this was one she said I needed to try. It's saltwater taffy marshmallow kettle corn. So I put this in my warmers this morning while I was doing my nails. And this is definitely strong on the kettle corn with the sweetness from the taffy, but it's so good. The throw was phenomenal. The only thing is like, I guess it's not bad, but there's not, I don't know how many ounces this is. It was 623. I want to say maybe 4.5 ounces. So I used like 3 of these little chunks in each of my warmers, but the performance was great. So if you don't really have to use a lot and it performs great, then I'm happy about that. So I'm just not going to start I'm only going to use like 2 and see how it performs, because I'm hoping I can put this out in my main area, but I wanted to try it so I could let you guys know what I thought. I really enjoy this. It's still going strong. I had to go run downstairs and get my basket, and it's great. The other thing that's going in my house right now is animal cookies. Today is October 3rd because today is October 3rd. So of course I had to use an October 3rd blend. This was a custom I did from last February. My customs should be coming this week. Some of her cloud cakes, I posted a picture. I ordered more of them, but some of my cloud cakes, or some of my customs she poured in cloud cakes, like Lego-tastic Fizzy Pop I think was one, and then Lime Cotton Candy and Fizzy or something like that. There's several. You'll see my customs. I'm super excited. Some of them are her blends. Some are I just put together based on other scent notes that I love. So this is warming. This is actually a really good October 3rd blend. Animal crackers. Today's October 3rd. Yummy. It's really good. Hey now. I always drop something. Okay. Lemon squares. This is from Lured Apothecary. It is lemon curd pie crushed sugar. If you truly want, like if you've gone to the bakery and you've gotten lemon pie with the powdered sugar on it, this is, or if you've had a lemon bar, like this, I miss lemon bars. This is phenomenal. Lori Brown suggested this. I was cutting this in my Chop and Chat. If you haven't watched that, it's down below. This is yummy. It performed well. I love that scent. Another love is Swanky. I wanted to warm this because I just hauled this. This is lemon icebox cookies, fruity pebbles, Fruit Loops, sugar milk, sweet on Paris. So good. So good. I want more of this. I posted in the Light in My Stash group. I would swap some of my other Swanky loaves. I really want this, but I just know I have never had luck with that page. I've asked for Rose Girls, Circus Concession, Rose Girls, Crackling Birch, Fluff Puffs. No one ever sees my post, but I want more of this. It's amazing. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, a few more things I put down were, these are from Britta's Urban Legends Melting, like the Halloween 31 days. So I'm not going to share those, but I have been warming them every day like she has requested. And they're going to actually go, well, I'm going to put them away, but you're going to see at the end of, probably November 1st, I will post a video of me sharing the scents with you. So you'll see a lot of different clips being added together, and then we'll see what we think of it. Hopefully it'll work well, but I have been warming those, and that has been a fun experience. So I've liked that. The last thing I wanted to tell you is last week I forgot about my weight loss update. So I've lost about 18.8 pounds. My weight's kind of been sitting for like 2 weeks, which is really disappointing, because yesterday when I was at my son's marching band competition, there was like hot dogs and all these different pies because it was their big fundraiser event. So that's why we volunteered at it. I wouldn't help in the food boutique, so I did the gates, but I was like, I was so good. I brought pickles and green peppers. That's what I brought. And then when I got home, I ate my protein, because yesterday was a protein day again for me. And I just feel so frustrated because my weight has been sitting for 2 weeks. Now, I will say I've lost, I don't remember exactly. At the end of this, I'll be sure to write down my final, but I think I've lost 20 inches. That's a lot. So my pant size is down 2 pant size. My shirt size is down so I've lost it. And yes, I have lost 18.8 pounds, so it is a lot. It's just, I only wanted to lose, I only wanted to lose 15, but now I want to lose 5 more because that will be the weight I was 2.5 years ago. And I'm not skinny. I'll never be skinny, but I also want my legs not to rub together, and I'm so close to that. small goals, right? And so that's kind of my goal. And so I know that if I hit that 5 more pounds, like I'm so close to hitting the next number that that's just where I want to be. We only have 3 weeks of this left. So I'm really hoping that I can drop the 5 pounds then. And then we go into the maintenance. And so then it's a little bit different. Let me show you my nails that I was working on today. So I did actually do these. You know, I have all these different press-ons I've made. And let me show you my thumbs. So I have all these different sets, right? But then, like, sometimes I look at all the sets I made, and then I'm like, that doesn't fit my mood. Like, last week I had really short nails, and then I was like, this week I need back my nails. Like, I love these nails. So these are rounds, which I never thought I would really like that shape, but I really do. I buy the tips, and then I make them. So yes, I have all the hard gels and stuff. The reason I started doing this is because I developed an allergy to hard gel. So this is an alternative for me using all the products that I had and then being able to have my long nails. So I love them. It's just so fun. Like, how do you not love like all the glitter and just, it's so fun. The reason why I did these colors, kind of Christmassy, right? But it's not. My son for Chai High is reds. So I decided, because we're gonna help on Saturday at that NFL stadium, that I would wear red. So these last me about a week, so they'll last me through next weekend. If they pop off, I just re-glue them. I have a barrier, so it's like these little sticky things that protect your nail, and then you glue it so it doesn't destroy your nail. So you can pop them off with like olive oil, and then I can reuse them. So if they do pop off, I always carry glue with me, and I just put them right back on, and they stay on. So that's my update for my weight loss journey and my nails. I'm not struggling per se with this healthy eating plan because you do take the natural the natural appetite suppressants, which are vitamin B and like amino acids. So it really does help. I never thought I could give up sugar, and I'm shocked that I haven't had sugar in, was it 5 weeks? We just did our 5-week weigh-in. Isn't that crazy? You're eating clean, like it's just completely different. I feel good, so that's the most important thing. Once I'm done with this 8 weeks, I'm gonna start working out again, because they said, they see more weight loss if you don't work out for the 8 weeks, and then you need to add it back in, obviously, to maintain it. She did give us some information on like maintenance and what that means. And I did buy a bottle of wine from my winery in town because they usually sell out of it. And I haven't had wine in, 5 weeks. So, which I don't drink much wine, but occasionally I would like a glass of wine. And so I did go buy a bottle of wine so I can have that when I'm done. Because the goal is then you eat 80% healthy and 20% you can enjoy the things that you like. So that really is my focus, is to continue on, because I have been doing really well. I'm guessing when I try a piece of chocolate, I haven't had a piece of chocolate in 5 weeks, you guys. Just pause and think about that. If you haven't had chocolate in 5 weeks, raise your hand. I love Ghirardelli's raspberry, dark chocolate with raspberry filling. Have you ever had the Ghirardelli's chocolates? So it's in the bags, the Ghirardelli. It's in a bright pink bag, and it is dark chocolate, which I never thought I would like. Dark chocolate with raspberry filling. It is that's like my nighttime half a glass of wine and my one piece of chocolate. Like literally just one, because it's like 70 calories. That's all I want in life, is like half a glass of wine and my Ghirardelli. Like that is my other, I love my Zots and my saltwater taffy, but if you're talking chocolate, that's what I love. But if I can't have one, maybe you love them and maybe you could have one. So, all right, I'm going to go because I still haven't eaten lunch, and it's almost, it is 3 o'clock, and I want to go eat something. I'm probably not going to eat all my food because then I'll eat it for dinner, because if you don't eat all your food at lunch, then you just eat it at dinner time. And I have roast in a crock pot that smells amazing. But I have a little bit of steak left, so I think I'm going to try that today for lunch. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Yesterday was a long day, and we have to go get my son from, he had another competition for band today that I just couldn't go to because it was further away and my husband had to pick apples. So next weekend, my friend and I are going. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. Bye.